Carrie Frances Fisher was born October 21st, 1956 in Beverly Hills, California. Her parents, Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, were well known around the world, so of course Carrie was born into Hollywood royalty. Carrie was the first child of four. In later years, Todd, Julie, and Trisha were born. Todd was her only full sibling and brother. Julie and Trisha were her half-sisters. Ever since she was little, Carrie wanted to follow in her mother's footsteps. In order for Carrie to attend the acting classes she's always dreamed of, she had to leave her high school in Beverly Hills. At the age of 17, she was casted in the musical Arlene featuring her mother Debbie, who was the starring role. As well, in the same year, Carrie became a student at the London Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. Sadly, she only studied 1.5 courses there. Fisher has starred in many movies and musicals including Shampoo, The Blue Brothers, Under the Rainbow, etc. But what she is most famous for is her role of Princess Leia Organa in the science fiction film Star Wars and the other Star Wars sequels. At the age of 24, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which is a disorder associated with episodes of mood swings ranging from depressive lows to manic highs. Carrie married Paul Simon, which they were together for 6 years, until she called it quits because of Dan Aykroyd. They got engaged, but it didn't last too long because she broke off the engagement and returned back to Paul Simon, whom she married again in 1983. That marriage only lasted 11 months. Unfortunately, when Fisher was 28, she overdosed, which is when she began to accept her bipolar diagnosis. In 1990, Carrie began dating Brian Lord. 2 years later, she gave birth to her daughter, Catherine Lord. Carrie and Brian were not married yet, and after a while, they sadly broke up. During interviews, Fisher always discussed her overdosage of drugs and alcohol, and how she once slipped into a short coma. On December 18, 2015, Star Wars The Force Awakens premieres with most of the original actors of Star Wars. On December 27, 2016, Fisher dies 4 days after having a cardiac event happen on a flight from London to Los Angeles. On December 27, 1977, the long-awaited Star Wars film had thousands of people flocking towards the cinemas in the UK. Some may have been there from early in the morning, waiting for tickets that have not been already pre-booked. This relates to Carrie Fisher because she was one of the original characters of Star Wars. This shows that when they see her in the movie, they're going to learn more about her fierce character, and they may want to learn about the actor herself. When you learn more about someone, you can relate to them. I can learn from Carrie Fisher because she always perseveres and never gives up. For example, when she got diagnosed with bipolar disease or when she overdosed, she didn't give up on her passion for acting. Whenever I get a bad grade on a test, I can think of that and I'll remember it's just one test, and I can learn from my mistakes.